3, 2, 1, 0.
Tons of hiccup.
Oh, the live stream is crazy. Yeah, it's so cool.
All right, yeah. So we're reheating this a little bit because we were talking about this right before we went live. But I cleaned out my ears today, and I probably have to do this about once a year because I'll just You two were saying you got the same thing. You go deaf in one ear.
I'll go straight up deaf.
Yeah, and it's just like gunk. And I got noise canceling headphones, so I think it's like pushing the gunk deeper now. And I rinsed them out. I buy this like these drops, and you put them in your ears and keep your head to the side, and then you can hear it like sizzling. And I rinse it, and I did it a couple times, and nothing came out. It was getting clear, but nothing's coming out. And I was like, "What? That's fucking weird." Normally, like a bunch of shit comes out, and then shit came out, and it was like dense. It was 2 huge chunks. They were dense and dark, and they fucking stunk, dude. I've never had it before. They smelled like rot. Like they smelled like
straight gunk rot, dude.
Yeah, gunk rot. But now my ear feels amazing,
dude. I get that 2-3 times a year. I'll go full deaf in one ear.
Yeah,
it's horrible. I use hydrogen peroxide, but it's the same thing. You hear that sizzle. Yeah, and then when you turn your head and you just watch that goop hit the sink.
It's great.
Oh, it's the best, dude.
It's like it feels. And I got a little bit of vertigo right after. I was like, oh fuck, the gunk was really in there this time. Yeah,
you lopsided from the gunk.
Yeah, it was like a little fucked up. It was like, whoa, holy shit, dude. And I learned to do both sides because before I would only do the side that was plugged. Yeah. But then that side's amazing. You go, oh, well, this guy's a little off now. So I do both sides now every time.
Dude, beautiful. I love it. I love a good when it releases.
Oh, it's great.
It's the best. It's like it's like being inside of one of those like satisfying videos where it's like 3D art where the puzzle pieces fit perfectly.
Okay,
like,
honestly, I hate those ones, those 3D art ones, because like I know what you're talking about, like the cube slides and then it goes in the slide.
Yeah.
Because the whole time I'm watching it, it builds anxiety for me because I go, oh well, it's gonna miss. When does it miss? It will miss.
That's a dude who's taking life way too seriously.
Yeah, I'm like, it'll miss. I like satisfying stuff where it's like destruction or the cleaning ones because I'm like, it's already fucked, and so every step from here is a million times better.
Dude, show me a Korean guy with a filthy rug.
Oh,
dude.
Yeah, dude. Well, what I think my favorite is that guy who goes, because there's like a heartwarming aspect to it. He goes to people's homes and like knocks on their door, and he's like, "Hey, like I'll clean your yard and everything."
Yes.
And I'll do it. And they're like, what's the catch? And he's like, nah, it's free. Like, I just film it for YouTube. I'll keep your address out of it. And they're like, yeah, for sure. Thank you so much.
I saw one of those where he's like, he gets hassled by the cops.
Yeah.
And then it turned into this whole saga of this guy against this township's police because their whole side hustle was they do yards.
Oh, really?
Yo. Yeah. It's like the lowest level Jason Statham movie that could ever be made.
Funny. Honestly, that's like, okay, I haven't seen it yet. But I heard that's what that new Tim Robinson show is about, the chair company.
The chair company. Oh, it's great.
I haven't watched it, but
it's great.
It's kind of about that, like a chair breaks when he sits in it, and then he starts uncovering like this secret shit that's going on.
But it's Tim Robinson world, so everyone's insane.
Yeah. I got to start watching it because I'm like, I didn't watch Friendship either, but I love not great.
Not great.
Oh, I heard good.
No, bad. Big miss for me.
Big miss. Okay.
I hate everything A24 makes though. Pretty much by and large.
Why?
Because they stink on ice.
Because they stink on ice.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
A24 makes movies for guys who leave books out so that girls think that they're smart.
Oh, okay. All right. I think. Okay. What have I seen A24 that I liked? I mean, I saw Iron Claw and I hated that.
Yeah.
Because I was like, everyone keeps dying and I don't care. Like, you're not making me care. I didn't like that movie at all. I thought it was pretty boring. Fuck. I know I've seen an A24 that I like though. I can't think because weren't they doing horror at the start?
They do a lot of horror. They started out as a distribution company and they distributed a bunch of really sick stuff, and then they started making their own stuff, and now they're like this powerhouse giant studio kind of masquerading as like an indie house.
Yeah.
And they make movies for guys with nose rings and tote bags.
Okay, yeah. Because that is the feel. The feel is very like, oh, it's indie.
Yeah.
And like if The Rock comes and does a movie with them, it's like, oh, he's stepping out of the mainstame to do this like little A24 movie. But I didn't realize they're a huge powerhouse.
They're one of the most successful movie studios in Hollywood.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's like a hippie who you find out their parent owns Boeing or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to call them, when I lived in Mexico, there would be all these like fucking hippie dudes with like dreadlocks who are like staying at like the nicest like fucking beachside palapa thing and have like all Mac everything. We call them Trustafarians.
Trustafarians, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so that changes my opinion of them a lot.
Yeah.
But I have seen a lot of the stuff I have seen of theirs. I did think was stinky. But fuck, there was something.
It's fucking straight earwax over there, dude.
Straight earwax for these guys, man.
They're pumping out pure gunk.
Pure gunk on the A24 charts, dude.
By the way, welcome to Dynamite Rocketship. Durena, he's hilarious. Great podcast. Two Goons.
Two Goons, yeah.
With the incomparable JJ Lieberman.
Yes.
And when he was on here, I told him, you guys got to do merch.
Yeah.
You got to do basketball jerseys in the style of Space Jam, but instead of the Toon Squad, it's the Goon Squad.
Okay, yeah.
And then when it's time to branch into beverages, we're this guy came up with today.
Yeah.
When it's beverage time, you got the High Goons.
The High Goons.
The High Goons, dude.
The High Goons. Honestly, High Goons pretty fire. Do you know?
And that's on the house, by the way.
That's on the house.
I don't need to cut out any of that. That's really homie.
I wish I could remember what this page is called, but it's like cool shirts or cool t-shirts or something like that.
Yeah.
They make like straight up just like sketches and shit, and they're hilarious.
Yeah.
But they also make merch that is so fucking funny. They recently came out with Muay Thai shorts that say Waffle House.
Amazing.
And they have the Waffle House
Amazing.
logo.
Amazing.
And then they had a jersey that I every day that I think about I didn't buy it, I kick myself because it was a limited time only. It was the Jan Sixers, and it was like in the style of the 76ers.
Yeah.
But it had like the Capitol building burning and like a Q for Kieran. Like it was so sick, dude. It was so sick. It was the Jan Sixers was like, it was so fire. And I was like, how did I not buy this? I'm like, I'm an idiot. Like, I would have bought it, and then it's like, when do I wear it? Like on Halloween, I guess.
You have to. Everyone has to know it's a bit.
It has to be. Yeah,
it's so tough.
You can't be like, I'm about it. I'm about January.
You have to pair that with the most ironic shorts ever made. Waffle House Mai Tai shorts, probably.
Dude, you know what? Yeah, I think that the reason why that's not as big of a deal is because it was so silly. It was, even though the people stormed the Capitol.
And that lady died.
And a lady died.
Yeah.
And didn't like a police officer die too?
Oh, people got popped.
People died. But the people doing it, one guy's like wearing like a big furry hat, and they're like, they kind of like rummaged through the Capitol and they didn't find anything, and they were all kind of like, oh, well. And then they just went home. Like, it wasn't like, we're taking like, okay, now this is our new base of operations. We're starting a thing. The military moves in. We have our own military. It was like the most silly, like fast food, lazy revolution I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it was a revolution for the TikTok generation. One and done, real quick.
One and done, dude. It was like you couldn't. I like a bunch of these people got pardoned. I don't know anything about it. I'm politically inept, but I think it's like no one talks about it because it's like, no one. Well, it wasn't serious. Yeah. Like I think it was like rage bait kind of.
Yeah. Well, one of the guys who got pardoned just got popped for really. How do I say this in a YouTube way?
Oh, I think I know where you're going. If it's not YouTube safe, I think I probably know where you're going.
Yeah, it rhymes with schmedophile.
Yeah. I was like, what's a crime that's not YouTube safe? There's one. Yeah.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
That's crazy that you could be that, but also be like, this country's unjust. It's like, dude, you're a monster.
Man, it's almost like this whole society is rife with hypocrisy.
Yeah, dude, that's true. So I tried. I haven't been paying attention to a lot. My algo has been just like Arc Raiders.
Okay, bro, let's go. Literally, I was sitting here the whole time we've been talking. I go, how long until we talk about Arc Raiders? Are you playing?
Oh yeah, I'm playing,
bro.
Dude. Yeah.
What level are you?
I think I'm like 33 or 34.
Sick.
Yeah. What about you? Are you?
I'm like 65.
You almost max.
I'm almost max.
Whoa.
Okay. For everyone out there, there's a game that is released within the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, and it's taken the public consciousness by storm.
It's dominating the nerd zeitgeist.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's just a war.
It's got versions. We're going to talk about it. It's got the versions. coast to coast in a stranglehold worldwide. This thing is number one. It's the most streamed. It's the most watched game on every streaming platform.
Yeah,
everybody's playing it. All the homies. It's the fucking best. Dude.
Yeah, and for anyone who doesn't play video games, it's because of the culture of the game. So it's what's called an extraction shooter, and in simple terms, you drop in, you have to get loot and get out. But other people try and do the same thing, and they can kill you and take your loot. But there's also proximity chat, so you can talk to each other, and so you can be...
It is so perfect.
It is.
It's so good.
Well, because there's so much human nature that gets wrapped into that. Because you're like, oh, I have all this good loot, and then you see a stranger who could kill you, but maybe they have good loot. And there's this like mutually assured destruction that could happen. And so you can talk to each other and be like, hey, friendly? We're good. But then you can be like, friendly, and then you can betray that person and shoot them in.
Yes, dude. Dude, this game has... just eaten my life. It's so good.
Yeah.
And that right there, the aspect of we could work together.
We could, yeah. Or I could betray you.
Or I could step.
I've gotten to the stage now where when I first dropped in, that was mission objective number 1 was to be like, hey, friendly, let's work together. And then immediately shoot them in the back once they turn around.
You started there.
I started there.
You started at piece of shit.
But now I do feel like those moments pop up and I feel bad. Like it comes in my head like I could kill this guy. But you've been like talking to this person for maybe like 5 or 10 minutes running around like, oh, did you find this? No, I've been looking for that. Do you have these blueprints? And you're like, it's not a big bond, but there's a connection being built.
Yes.
And to betray that, I actually start to feel the humanity in there.
So so my buddy is like, you got to play this game. And I was like, dude, I don't know. Extraction shooter, new Call of Duty's coming out. I don't know about it. And then he just texts me and he goes, I just sent it to you. I bought it. I sent it to you.
Oh, wow. Okay. He's like that good. And it's like $40 too. It's not bad.
Yeah. They're great homie.
Yeah.
Dude, shout out Brennan.
Yeah.
But make no mistake, I am now the one texting me every day like, bro, where the fuck are you?
Where are you? Get on, bro. Get on, dude. The Harvester event is going on.
So we get in, and it's that. It's fucking everybody's working together. My homies are trying to keep it real friendly. You know, it's like, but also make no mistake, if you pop off, you're getting we're coming for you.
Yeah.
You're over.
You're over. Okay.
We're gonna kill you.
Okay. Yeah.
But it was very much like, no, we're not shooting first. We're trying to, we're checking out the mechanics, whatever. And then they all have like regular jobs. So they're going to sleep at night. So it's like 3 days in, and now I'm going late night solos.
Yeah.
And it's hell on earth in there.
Yeah.
It's fucking Mad Max. It's lawless.
Yeah.
And they're coming back thinking it's still sunshine and rainbows. And now I've got scars on my face.
Yeah.
I've burned a village.
Yeah.
My village has been burned.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm going, and everyone we see, I go, we have to kill them.
Yeah.
They must die.
They need to die.
They must perish.
Yeah.
And the bros are like, what happened, dude? And I was like, you don't know what it's like topside,
You don't know what
bro.
I've seen, dude. You know what I've seen, man. Yeah, dude. No, Arc Raiders is so fucking good. The war was great. That sort of like, that is something that usually it happened. The same thing happened in Helldivers.
Yes.
Where there was like a culture starts to exist beyond the game.
Yes.
And for those of you who don't know, who are normal human beings who live like good lives, there was
a godly existence.
Yes. There were 2 streamers who started clashing in the game because a fan of another streamer, the Burnt Peanut, one of his fans, who are called the Bungulators, killed the streamer on stream. His name is Hutch. Hutch was literally downed crawling, and he's like, no, don't kill me. And he goes, this is for the Bungulators. And he shoots him and kills him. And Hutch was like, you see that cashew, motherfucker? You kill him like a dog.
Yeah.
Which sparked a huge war with streamers like taking sides, and then all these people jumping into the game at the same time to have like a massive war.
So, and the lead up to that is maybe my favorite online moment I've ever seen in real time.
Yeah.
I mean, just so much fun. And the thing you need to understand about Peanut, I'll put a photo up.
Yeah.
Is that this guy streams and he streams as a peanut.
Yeah.
So it's an animated peanut that motion tracks his eyes and face to the peanut, and he has like little costumes that'll pop on his head and shit.
Yeah.
And he gets hammer drunk every stream.
He eats 2 Big Macs a day.
He eats 2 Big Macs a day. He's the best, dude.
Yeah.
It's another team. You want some of this? Come get it! Bring 1,000 more men! It won't make a difference!
Like, my favorite, if you were to be like, who's the funniest guy out right now?
He's so funny.
I would be like, Burnt Peanut.
That watching him made me realize how bad I am at streaming because I'm like, oh, this is incredibly entertaining.
It's so next level.
Yeah.
My girlfriend is so upset about it.
Oh, why?
Because the stream is on the TV. the stream is on, right?
Yeah.
And then I go to the bathroom, and then the clips are playing on the phone in my bathroom. She can't escape this fucking guy. It's so bad, dude.
She's the Burnt Peanut. She's like, fuck this
She's
Peanut.
like, she literally just the other night was just like, yo, no more fucking peanut, dude. It's fucking headphones on if the nut is out, bro.
Dude, the Peanut, that his one clip I've watched so many times. I like it where those guys are like up. He's like, Peanut, you don't have to do this. And he's like, no, the time for talk is over. Now is the time for action.
Yes, dude.
Make peace with your god, motherfucker, because you're seeing him right now.
It's so good. His brother is his editor, and he's so next level.
Dude, yeah, because it is like the amount of emotion that goes into everything he does is so good. It's so exaggerated. And I'm like, yeah, I had seen stuff of him here and there.
Yeah.
But obviously, I think he was a Tarkov streamer before.
He was.
And now he's like, this is 1-to-1 our creators. And so it's like his moment. And he's so good.
He's just been in a pressure cooker in Tarkov.
Yeah.
And he has all these stock. It's like a guy, when you see a crowd work guy who has just killer stock lines.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's he's a diamond now.
Yeah, you got to get the goop. Got to get the goop.
Dude!
Goop. Dude, this guy's gooped up.
This guy's gooped out of his mind. Bro, my goop situation is bad right now.
Dude, I haven't upgraded my benches all the way. Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
This pod sucks.
No. This is my favorite podcast ever.
Yeah?
Che, the second you said go, I was like, I already know what this is going to be.
All right, sick.
I'm in hog heaven. I'm a pig in shit.
Okay, I'm down to really get into the gritty with you.
Dude, that's what it's about,
okay.
man.
I haven't I've upgraded my benches.
I'm double checking this is recording. This is gold for me.
I'm almost all of them are all the way up.
Yeah.
My chicken, I still need mushrooms. I still need fucking mushrooms, dude, for that goddamn chicken. And then he's upgraded all the way. But my goop situation's all right. Now I'm at the stage where I'm just looking for blueprints.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Just my every drop is like, where can I get?
You got a
blueprints?
Venator, dude?
What's that?
You got a Venator blueprint, dude?
No, dude.
Come on.
I got some good blueprints for making shit. I got that one. My best blueprint is that purple gun that shoots heavy ammo but it is almost like a machine gun.
Yeah,
the Bellator or something.
Yeah, the purple guns are all dog shit.
Yeah. Oh, the purple guns are all dog shit.
Dude, they're terrible. It's like crazy imbalance. Venator.
Yeah.
The pistol's the best gun in the game.
Yeah, that's the best for PvP, right? Yeah.
And the Renegade.
The Renegade
is unbelievable.
Which one's the Renegade?
It's like the lever action medium rifle.
Oh, I don't know that
one. Fucking unbelievable.
I like the Anvil. The Anvil I like.
The Anvil's good. You're playing on mouse and key?
Yeah. Because the Anvil's great for killing people, but also for killing arc. So you drop with an Anvil, you're kind of like, any situation, I'm fucking dudes up.
So what separates this game from every other game is that in the world you spawn into, there's a bunch of different maps that's full of these giant mech flying and other various types of robots,
like NPCs, that are trying to kill you.
Yeah. So there's a non-human threat, that you need to account for, and then there is, of course, the raw humanity that is the player base of this fucking game, and it's so goddamn good. Dude.
It's kind of like when you watch like The Walking Dead or something, and it's like, oh, the zombies are a huge threat.
Yes,
so it's like the real threat is man.
Yes. Dude. Yeah. I have done things
horrible
on this
dude,
game, dude.
Me and my buddy were playing the other day, and I guess these two dudes, we don't know what happened to them, but they were at the extraction. They had called the train, and they were both crawling.
Oh, yeah.
And we could have, like, in theory, we could have just been like, oh, just get on the train. We'll call the extraction.
No.
We're like, oh, no, we're shooting. You can't even do it. Like, you have to die right now.
Some guy, so I was 6, we got into the train to extract. I played with my buddy. And it was like the second game we played together.
Yeah.
And some guy gets on, and I just turn, and I just fucking just instantly blast him. He's down. Just no hesitation. Just full kill him. Yeah. And my buddy's is like a little character just standing there, just kind of looking at me, and he's silent in the Discord. I just go down. I'm getting this guy's goop. Fuck him. It's mine now, dude. See, and that's the thing, is that all these people are playing this game. They think it's their goop. I think their goop, bro. That's my goop, bro.
That's the thing about all the goop, all the loot you get. You're renting it. It's not yours, dude. That's why the blueprints are so valuable, because you want to be able to make your own shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I need to be able to make my own shit. So that's all I'm looking for now. Yeah.
But he was like, you didn't have to do that, and I was like, oh no, I did. I had to do that, dude. What are you talking about?
And I thought, you know what? There's a voice modulator in the game too, so you can change your voice.
Yeah, anytime you hear someone who sounds like a kid, it's just a full-grown man trying to pull at your heartstrings.
That's why, like,
the mental manipulation.
I was like, yo, there's a lot of girls playing this game. It's like, there's no fucking girls. None of them are girls, dude. And it's true, because I hear a girl and I was like, oh, I shouldn't kill them, because I'm like, this is like, they're probably just getting it. They're playing an online game as a girl. They're getting it from every angle. I'll let them have it. But I'm like, no, this is a fucking dude with a voice mod on. I should kill them.
This guy has to die.
This guy has to die right now.
I saw a clip of Asmongold.
Yes,
the filthy man.
Yes, the filthy man.
He was talking about his. He had a rule for his World of Warcraft clans, where they were like only one girl allowed. Yeah, only one female ever in the clan. Yeah, because if there were two, it would split all the simps. So it'd be like one half would be simping for this one, and the other half would be simping, and then they would beef. Yeah. So he's like, no, but if there's one, all the simping is directed in one direction. And it keeps everything organized.
We need a queen. We can have a queen. We don't need different factions forming within the clan. That's so funny, dude. Because that is true. That is true. Yeah. Like that was, that's like, I don't know if you've ever seen those things where it's like, oh, a bunch of dudes are shipwrecked and they're on an island, and then they start to kind of like flourish. And they're like, oh, because all just dudes. But there's this story of it's like the Queen of Saigon or something. It's like, and the story is about it's World War II, and I think it's in Japan, and these dudes get stranded on this island, and on the island is a man and a woman, and the man tells the other guys, like, that's my wife. It's not really his wife, but he tells that to them to like
try and protect her
and keep them away. And he also has a gun in the shed. Yeah. And
how many days until he was bludgeoned with a large rock?
So then eventually the dudes find out that he was lying, and then one of the dudes kills him, and then he goes, she's my wife and I have the gun. And then that basically happens over and over and over again until all the dudes are dead and she's still alive. And they called her some sort of like temptress, but it was really just men going crazy because it's a bunch of dudes stuck on an island with one pussy and they go insane. You need to regulate obviously in the World of Warcraft setting, you need the one pussy because you can't have any actual interaction.
Correct.
But in like if an actual stranded island setting, you need equal pussy. Actually, probably zero pussy is the best result. It's just all dudes stuck on an island, and then you stay there till you get rescued.
I would die so quickly.
You think so? I think you probably have like one, because it's like you have something you can offer. You're a young dude. You're physically able. You can at least like dig a hole or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm able-bodied.
Yeah,
I told you that my fitness goal is just to stay in shape enough to jump the turnstile.
Yes,
still.
Yeah. I remember that.
I can't pay for his service that don't fucking work.
Yeah,
I cannot do it.
No, fair.
But on a desert island, it's like, dude, I can start a fire. Maybe.
That's huge.
Well, but I don't know if I could start a fire.
That's a crazy skill to have.
No, I couldn't start a fire. It's been so long since I've started a fire without a lighter.
But you've done it before.
But dude, like 20 years ago.
Yeah, but you're at least like, I've never done it. And then it could be me, you, and 4 other dudes, and none of us have done it. And we go like, Toby, if you can try and figure out. And then if you get that going, you're like fucking fire god on the island, dude. Like you have like but like everyone would have value because everyone's a dude who can like physically do something. We need to build stuff. We need to move stuff. It's you just do it.
But if so, you know how they say when you get drunk, that's who you really are.
Yeah.
A lot of people say how you act in video games is who you are.
Yeah.
And if Arc Raiders is to believe, dude, I'm stabbing everyone on the island in the back. I'm stealing all the goop, dude.
But there's no, I mean, I guess there's some goop. There'd be food. That's
Dude,
the goop.
The food on a desert island? That's fucking high tier goop, dude.
That is high tier goop, dog. Yeah, I don't know. And because in video games, I always do evil first. I always start with evil first.
So
because you don't get to be evil in regular life.
Of course.
So I start with evil because I'm like, that's more fun. But then I always end up going, like Mass Effect, my first runs are always Renegade.
Yeah.
And then I go Paragon. And then I usually play Paragon much better. Because it's also your second playthrough and shit. I do evil first. And I always, when there's a romance option, I always fuck like the alien or the non-human creature.
Oh, yeah, you're rising up some three-titted broad.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'm fucking humans in regular life. So I want to fuck this, what were they called in Mass Effect? Like a Sari?
I don't know.
The blue chicks. I fucked that blue chick. I fucked that one chick who was like, I remember Mass Effect 2 or 3. Yeah, I think it was 2. There was a chick who was like in a suit because the type of alien she was, any bacteria would like kill her.
Yeah.
And then she takes off her suit to fuck you, which is like the best fire puss, dude. Fire. And then
it's like fucking the Bubble Boy.
I remember she has like a line where she's like, I have a cold and I'm so sick, but it was worth it. And I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, it was worth it, dude. Yeah. So yeah, I always try to fuck the non-human.
It's just
creature.
everybody during COVID.
Yeah. That's what the COVID sex was like, dog. People, dude, did you hear about people during COVID sex were wearing masks and fucking? Did you hear about that?
No, that's how you get into a Revenge of the Nerd situation where some guy takes the mask off and it's the dork from down the hall.
Yeah. I heard of a couple people like hooking up with people, but they were like, well, we'll wear a mask. I'm like, that's the most insane shit. I was like, you're off the deep end. You've lost your fucking mind, dude. If you're fucking with a mask on,
unless it's, like a Michael Myers mask or perhaps some sort of mascot mask.
Yeah, you got to wear the ghost face mask like you. Did you hear about that teacher? I'm just throwing shit at you now. There was a teacher, she got arrested. She tried to organize an orgy with a bunch of her students who were all like 14, and she wanted them to wear ghost face masks while like 4 of them banged her, and she gave them mushrooms, and she like invited them all over to her house. And I think one kid...
Do you think they used Partiful to get that together, or is that like a group chat situation?
This chick I know, Wisconsin Tiff, she does like multi-dude gangbangs, like those 50-dude anal gangbangs. And
of course.
Yeah.
On Tuesdays.
On Tuesdays, yeah.
At the Winchester pub, I believe it is.
The Winchester pub.
Yeah.
But she told me she does organize it through Partiful. She does organize the multitude gangbangs through Partiful. So you get like a text that's like, you've been invited.
Oh, man.
To Wisconsin Tips 52 anal gangbang. Don't forget to bring your test results or you won't be allowed in.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, and some finger foods.
And some finger foods, dude. Yeah, or some orgies are catered. That's a thing I've heard.
You know how people talk about like casting?
Yeah.
And they're like, you're just sitting in a room with a bunch of guys who look like you?
Yeah.
It's got to be the same thing going on there.
100%. And a lot of them wearing like balaclavas and stuff, and just like, yeah, what is sitting? It's like, so like, how'd you hear about it? Well, I was online and I saw it. And one dude's like, is it your first time? And he's like, yeah. It's like, oh no, I've been to like 4 of these. Anytime she puts one of these on,
it's my 10th time. It's free.
Yeah,
I have the punch card.
Yeah, I have the punch card now, dude. That must be such a weird waiting room, waiting to go do the anal gangbang, and you're all sitting out, your dicks are out. Some people probably pal it up. Like there was a friendship probably made at one of those that like lives on.
Oh, and it's like when Tinder first came out, and everyone was just like, "Oh, we met at a bar."
Yeah,
These guys fully have to have a backstory now.
Exactly. They're like, "Oh yeah, I was just having a drink and I started chatting it up with this dude. Not we were at the same multi-dude anal gangbang."
Yeah. He joined my fantasy league.
Yeah. Fucking hell. hell, dude.
Different kind of fantasy, though.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's a party I would skip, I think.
Yeah, the multi gangbang thing that's going on. No, and I think it's died down now. I think it's kind of over. But I never was like, oh,
it's like skinny jeans. It's
out, dude. We'll be back in 20 years.
Dude, that's why I love you so much. Is that you live in a world where you go, all the 52 gangbangs that are always happening. And it's like, no,
I don't.
I don't.
I guess that's true. Yeah, I'm plugged into a very specific niche. And I get all the details on it. But yeah, I never would be interested in going. But kudos to those who do it. There's this guy who got really famous because he ran the length of Africa. And so from the top to the bottom, or in reverse, I don't know. But obviously it's like a crazy huge marathon. And then he was very famous after that. He did all these speaking things. Yeah. And there was this content creator who was like, you can make content by like doing a bunch of little pieces and building your following, or you can do one hard thing once and that makes you. And that's kind of what Bonnie Blue did. She's like, I'm going to fuck 1,000 dudes one time. And now my whole career is made off of that.
I would love for her to make a hard left turn into David Goggins style. Yeah. Just, you got to keep going. When you want to quit, that's when it gets, that's when you're at that 999th dick. Are you going to give up? Yeah. Or are you going to who's going to carry the dick?
Stop being a bitch, get off social media and get on your knees and suck some cock. You want to make a difference in this world? You want to be a better person? You want to get rich? You want to be famous, but you don't have a dick in your mouth? What are you doing? You guys are just dumb sluts for free. I'm dumb slut for money.
I'm out here getting this cash.
Getting paid. You guys are sluts. I'm a whore.
Oh, talk about goop.
Yeah, talk about goop, dude. You're getting goop. She's got the goop, dude. She's got the goop, dude. Yeah, don't let Bonnie Blue catch you an arc raider. She's gonna fucking goop. Take your goop, bro.
Dude, did you spawn in for the war?
No, I didn't. I was going to, but then I was like, I had to be at a show that night, and I was like, I could jump in for a little bit, but I was like, I'll just watch the clips later. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Because I was like, I'm not really going to be that involved. I was like, maybe you get in one with Bert and Peanut. That's kind of the goal, right?
Yeah,
get in with the Peanut. You're obviously Bungulator, right?
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Although the war, I did spawn in.
Okay, yeah.
So basically, the way that this whole thing was organized is there was like, it's this one dude who's the biggest guy in the game, and then all these other massive streamers. Yeah, and they're all like pick a side, spawn in at this time. Yeah, and fucking beef it out. Yeah. So I was like, this is so fun. Yeah, like what a dumb thing to be a part of. So me and two homies squat up, spawn in, and it's only burnt peanut bros.
Yeah, all bungulators. Yeah,
the entire lobby, dude. Yeah. I mean, we spawned into 3-4 games, and it was the entire lobby was just people going like, "What do we do?"
It's just bungulators. Yeah, yeah. You know, it really showed, because that's what I heard basically. When Burnt Peanut went in it, that was his too. It really showed how ravenous his following is. I mean, I just learned about him. I'm totally a bandwagoner on this, but it also is like, who do you join? Yeah. Do you join Hutch, who's just a guy, or fucking Nick Merckx, who's just a guy?
Our only reason for spawning in was like, when else will we have the opportunity to kill Nick Merckx?
Yeah. Like, never.
I was literally like, guys, if we kill Nick Merckx, I'm done with video games.
Yeah, you're like, I did it. I made the mountain.
I fucking did it, dude.
But yeah, you want to team up with the guy who is literally a virtual peanut who has like funny catchphrases, because that's the most absurd.
Hammered drunk on IPAs. Yeah, it's the best.
He's the most absurd character. He has catchphrases. Like, I don't know if the other streamers have catchphrases and shit, but Burnt Peanut, you're in there, you're like, we got to get the goop of bungulators. Hello, Mr. Silly. Like, yeah, it's just fun. It's fun, dude.
It's the most fun, and it was this moment of like, I'm a pretty big nerd. Yeah. But I'm also like a chill bro. Yeah. So there's a limit to it. And I'm just standing there in this game, and I'm looking around, and it's all these fucking nerds who are just in prox chat, just saying the catchphrases. Yeah. And I was just like, oh my god, oh no, I'm at an anime convention. Yeah. I'm at a full blown anime convention.
it was like TwitchCon or something in digital. Yeah.
Yeah, and you forget that there is the waters are deeper than you realize.
Oh yeah.
So then me and my boys are like, all right, well, we gotta get out of here. Let's hit the fucking exfil. And we pull up to the extract.
Yeah.
And it's 3 of us and 2 bros waiting on the extract.
Yeah.
Who had spawned in for a war with their best shit.
Yeah.
That's just in my stash. And we're walking up, we see these 2 guys, and everyone's being so nice to each other, but they're fucking isolated. They're separated from the pack.
Yeah, so they didn't even know.
They're dude, we're like hyenas, man.
Yeah.
They're out there, they're limping in the Serengeti.
Yeah.
They had to be put down.
They had to be put down.
And we see them, and in the Discord, I just go to my bros, I go, we have to. And they go, no. I go, we're doing it. I just started hucking nades, dude.
We're doing it.
And the sadness from the proc chat of these bros, they're just like, man,
I'll send you this one video. It's this streamer Vegas. He's not that. He's a pretty small streamer, but he streams Deadlock, which I'm obsessed with. And so I watch his Deadlock shit. But he started streaming Arc Raiders. And it's my favorite clip that sort of embodies exactly what Arc Raiders is. He goes up behind a guy, and I don't know, there's no context as to whether or not they were friends before, but he just shoots him in the back a bunch and the guy dies. And the guy goes, no, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
I said the meanest thing I've ever said in a video game to a stranger on this game.
Yeah.
This guy shoots me in the back. I go down instantly, and I'm just sitting there on my hands and knees in game, and I go, I hope you're in the car with your mother. I hope you get hit. I hope she dies in your arms screaming for you to save her, and that stays with you for the rest of your life.
It's like, Jesus.
And for any sane people out there who are like, well, it's like, first of all, I was like, what's the most fucked up shit I could say to this guy?
Yeah, 100%.
Obviously. And anyone because there are all these dorks that are like, why are people like this?
Yeah.
Why would you? And it's exactly what you said. Is that it's the only avenue where you get to do this.
Yeah, you can't be this evil any.
You want to know why I'm like this? Because on Saturday I had to go. I was shooting something and I had to get on the train, and I got to the train and there was caution tape, and the train wasn't coming to my fucking stop, and so now I have to you know,
gotta let it out.
I gotta be a serial killer in a video game.
And it's also just a game. It is just a game. There's no real. It's not like you took someone's actual livelihood. There's nothing really involved in it. Like, yeah, you lost a fake digital gun that is absolutely worthless in any other endeavor. It's just that's part of the fun.
I mean, it was a Venator 4 with blue attachments. What the fuck are you talking about?
Huge. But it's like, this, and it's also. They're allowing sort of the game to sort of govern itself, because there is like an inherent level of toxicity. Like if you befriend someone and then shoot them in the back, that's an extremely toxic thing to do. And someone can be like, I'm going to report you. And it's like, that is the game.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't get in trouble for this. No. That's what the game is about.
Well, I'm obsessed with this game. Yeah. I went deep. So in the development cycle of the game, it was originally going to be like Helldivers, where it was just PvE, player versus environment. It was just you teaming up against AI.
Yeah.
And then these Swedes or whatever were like, I think it would be more fun if you could kind of shoot everybody.
Yeah.
They switched it up, and they were like, yes, this is where the juice lies.
Well, and also like the extraction shooter genre has been, I shouldn't say popular, but it's been around for a while, but it's been so niche because it's so hardcore. Like it's
so punishing.
I didn't play Tarkov, but I played that other one, Hunt Showdown, which has a really cool aesthetic. It's like early 1900s, late 1800s, like Western.
Yeah.
And everything's like zombies and like there's like hell dogs. It's like hell on earth kind of shit.
Yeah.
And so it's same thing where the PvE, the environmental, the NPC shit you run into is extremely dangerous, and the players are vicious. And in that game, I think Tarkov's the same thing. Because this game is mainstream, it has developed that casualness of it that people are willing to jump in and be friends and be like, hey, like just got off work. I just want to get my goop and get out, dude. I don't want to fight. Like, I don't want to get shot in the back. Where those games, if you see someone's kill on sight, there's never a fucking like,
no.
Oh, hey, hey, friendly? No one's fucking friendly in those games. Not a fucking chance, dude. I played I can't remember what it's called, but they have those servers where they release new content. It's like the player test server, the PTS or whatever the fuck it's called. And I was in that, and that's where the hardcore people are. You would be walking, like it's me and my buddy playing together, and you're just dead. And you're like, what the fuck? Someone shot me. He's like, and I'm like, where? And he's like, I don't know. Someone sniped me from somewhere. But it's those games, they will fucking murder you.
And it cuts to like the POV of the guy who's playing that.
Yeah.
And it's some fat Russian smoking, just surrounded by cigarette butts and like energy drinks that are full of like camel jizz and all sort of suspect chemicals.
Oh, the Russians love fucking like hardcore games like that.
I mean, that's all of Escape from Tarkov.
It's just Russians.
It's a Russian game.
Oh, I didn't know it's a Russian game.
That's why it's so
brutal. Yeah. It's like, this is life.
Yeah.
You die, lose everything.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Do you know about the? I'm not gonna remember his name, but the like the spokesperson for Tarkov.
No.
He's like this. He's almost like a Dan Bilzerian type dude who's just. Everyone hates him.
Yeah,
and his whole thing is just like brutality always, casual never.
That's good. I do like that you carve out your niche like that. You carve out, because the thing about casual players is they will leave.
Yeah.
With Marvel Rivals, you saw the numbers drop, and I played a ton of Marvel Rivals. It's still like a healthy game, but they will leave. If you carve out something for hardcore people and you be like, we're going to keep feeding it and it's going to stay hardcore, they'll stay, because that's the only place you can get that kind of experience.
Exactly. I mean, in I think I've said this to you before, but Marvel Rivals to me was it just looked like a child just smashing dolls together.
Yeah, well, it kind of was, and it was great for that. I loved it for that.
Couldn't stand it.
Oh, no? I loved it, dude. That ate up a lot of my time. This year's been the first year where, I guess a little bit of last year too, where I haven't played a lot of games. I've gamed a lot, but it's been a few games. I've really played Marvel Rivals, Deadlock, and Arc Raiders, and that's about it. And then I have weaved in a couple things, like I was Balatro wasn't this year. No, but I played
Balatro. That's that card game.
Yeah, Balatro's so good.
It eats everyone's life.
Yeah. There's a new one out that's like not similar in terms of the gameplay, but it's another like roguelike, which roguelikes are like crack to me. It's called Ball Pit. Ball Pits I really want to get into. Yeah.
What's a roguelike?
Roguelike is like where a lot of the shit is randomized and you have runs. So your character will start really weak and you'll like go into a room and the enemies will be randomized. Yeah. And then you'll pick up shit, and depending on the power-ups you get like these random bounces where maybe you pick up a shotgun that now has like and then you get like heavy shields. And then so like you play into the random power-ups that you get to try and make your character as powerful as possible.
So kind of like Vampire Survivors?
Yes. Vampire Survivors is a roguelike.
They're putting out a card game.
Are they?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it's a Balatro like roguelike. But I can't remember what the genre is. It's the video game genres are very similar to like metal genres where it's like no. This is post new wave hardcore power metal.
It's probably roguelike card battler, which I really enjoy. Did you ever play Slay the Spire?
No, the homies love that though.
Fucking Slay the Spire is another roguelike that is so good. Roguelike card battlers fucking get me going. And a great one is Inception. Inception is
Couldn't follow the plot.
Well, of Inception?
The movie.
Oh. Or is it? No, it's Inscription. It starts off as a roguelike card battler, and then it gets so meta and insane, and there's like 15 endings or something. The guy who made the game, I can't remember what his name is, but he's like some sort of super genius, and the games he makes are always like multi-layered and incredibly complex and have like 20 meanings. But yeah, really good.
Anyway, I want to check one thing because I'm tweaking because my brain is the way it is.
Check a thing, dude. Check a thing.
And when you know it, folks, it was totally fine, and that's anxiety for you.
Dude, yeah. What is good? You got it, because the thing is, if you lose the audio or lose the video, it's where you're like, it's fucked.
Oh, I have, thankfully, I mean, I'm going to knock on every piece of wood in here. It's only happened to me once or twice, maybe.
I've lost a couple pods for sure. Yeah, but you don't want it to happen.
No, it's terrifying. And I have unlocked door anxiety. Do you have that?
Sometimes, yeah.
Get to the lobby of your building, you got to go back up, make sure you did it.
Yeah.
And you get up there and you check it and you go, of course you did. You
it's
fucking
fine. Yeah. Well, because those parts of your life are on autopilot now, so you don't remember doing them.
Of course,
you just do the same motion, and then you leave, and you're completely thinking about something else, or you're like looking at your phone, you're like picking a podcast as you're doing it, and then you're out, and you're like, did I do that? Because I don't remember doing it. Because it doesn't register.
It's my first, my new apartment. It's my first time in a very long time having electric burners.
Oh, yeah?
Which suck.
Why? They take forever. No, the electric burners do suck. They take forever to heat up.
And you can't adjust them.
Yeah.
If with gas, if you need to lower the heat, it's an instantaneous lowering of the heat.
Yeah.
This shit the electricity has to dissipate, so it's ass to cook on.
Yeah.
But I have a sign taped to the wall next to it.
Yeah.
That's just says turn off burners.
Oh, because you've left them on so many times.
Because you can't tell they're fucking on.
Yeah. True.
And that was, by the way, that was installed before any mishaps.
Yeah.
That was a getting ahead of the problem.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah. So you know yourself really well on that front.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Electric burners are ass. You want the flame all the time. I don't forget too much shit anymore. I don't think. I think I'm pretty good. I take a lot of stimulants now.
Oh yeah,
yeah, like coffees and all that kind of shit.
Oh, dude, my caffeine. Are you monitoring your milligrams caffeine wise?
Not super closely, but I take days off of drinking coffee, and I stopped drinking coffee out, and so I can make my coffee a little weaker. And so that helps me.
I'm on 350 milligrams of caffeine right now.
Crazy.
Right now.
I thought you were gonna say a day. Like the day's not even done.
No, that was to fucking
get going.
Yeah, dude.
That's bonkers, dude. I've gone up high. At one point I was doing a coffee in 2 Celsius, and that's when I go, that was the highest it's ever been, and I go, okay, we got to bring it way back. But now I'll have a coffee in the morning, and that's it.
1.6. That's like 310.
310.
Yeah.
What on what I was drinking before?
Yeah, I think Celsiuses are 80 or 90, and then a coffee is about the same, it's about 70.
Yeah. So yeah, okay, then that's the most I've ever been.
I remember the day I found out that you could find out that caffeine was monitorable in milligrams.
Yeah.
And being so bummed because I was like, well, now I'm changed forever.
Yeah.
Because it's the way I've approached all substances my whole life because I'm such a fucking addict.
Yeah.
That I was like, oh, okay, well now I'm going to be obsessed with milligrams of caffeine now.
Yeah.
And the experimentation of like, what's 80 like? What's 200?
Yeah.
And it's bad, dude.
Well, and the problem with caffeine too is it's not that simple of a mitigation of being like, okay, well, what's 80 like? Because there's a half-life to caffeine that it takes longer to get out of your system. It takes like a day or and a half or something to fully like get out of your system.
Yeah.
So if you're consuming it every day, you're stacking from there's the leftover shit from the day before that's now stacking. That's why you have to take breaks, or you don't have to, but that's why you need more and more caffeine in your system because your body starts to get used to it.
And then I go, why can't I sleep at night?
Yeah, exactly.
What could the mystery possibly be?
So yeah, that I don't overdo it. I always take breaks, but the stimulants definitely help me remember shit, and they're really like the only drugs I'm consuming now because I don't really drink anymore. I talked to my sister today about, she was like, oh, dude, what do you think about this? Everyone, like, there's this trend of everyone not drinking. And I was like, I don't know. I've had like 2 drinks in the last like 6 months. Like, I don't really drink at all. I was a big weed smoker in high school, but I stopped smoking weed for a long time. I don't do drugs really anymore.
Yeah.
Like, maybe mushrooms every now and again, but to me, mushrooms don't count because mushrooms are like free therapy.
Sure.
Like, that's what it is to me. And so, like,
it's free therapy, but sometimes you'll get tricked and you'll wake up the next day and you'll be like, wait, I don't love Hall & Oates like that. Like, what the fuck was I talking about, dude?
Dude, I want my best. I'm not a music guy at all. I know nothing about music, but I remember saying, I was like, I don't like Nirvana to this guy. And I was high on acid. We were all high on acid. And we were all talking. It's like, Nirvana's great. And da-da-da-da-da. And I don't really know. I know like maybe one Nirvana song.
Sure.
And I was just like, nah, I didn't like not the tone of the music, but the tone of like the vibe. It's like sad. And so I'm not really into things that are like, we're bummed out, because that's just never me. And so I was like, I don't like people are like trying to be bummed out.
Because I'm fucking stoked.
Yeah, because I'm stoked. I'm pumped about life, and I'm pumped to just like get up and do shit. Why are these people bummed out? And then he was arguing with me about why Nirvana's good, and I was like, nah. And then we were listening to music, and he goes, "This is Nirvana," and I realized how much I was liking the music.
He hits you with the fucking trap card,
Yeah,
dude.
he goes, we're lit like this. This is what's on right now, and I was on acid. And I was like, oh no, this rules.
This great.
Yeah, this is great. Yeah.
What's the last concert you went to?
Last concert I went to, I don't know. I saw my buddy's band.
Nope, doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
Nope.
I think last.
You got to be able to say the name, and 4 people have to know what you're talking about.
I went to Steve Aoki, probably in maybe I'm trying to think, maybe like 2012.
That's the right time to have seen Steve Aoki.
Yeah. That's probably the last time I went to a concert. Maybe 2012, maybe 2013. But yeah, that's the last concert I've went to.
Wild.
Yeah, I've been to like 3 concerts or maybe 4.
I mean, it's not shocking, because you're like, if there was like, you know, when people are on the local news, and they'll have the description of you, you would be Che Durena, world's most charismatic nerd.
I like that. I'll take that for sure.
But you're also a rad dude.
Yeah, but music's never been. You're a big music guy, yeah.
Yeah. But yes and no.
Yeah.
So like, the bands that I love, I fucking love them.
Yeah.
So my it's like you with your video games this past year.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of stuff, but it's very narrow.
Yeah.
It's like these 6 bands that I like love, and I'm listening to all the time, and then occasionally some
good
get added
because
to
you're
it.
like specializing in one area. I don't know why. I just like, obviously music's big for everyone, especially when you're growing up, like bands and who you listen to. That's such a huge part of like high school culture. Yeah. I just never gave a fuck to like go see people or like keep up with music. Like when I go for runs, sometimes I'll listen to a podcast. Which is like, one of my buddies is like, he's one of the most like fucking like intense people I've ever met in my life, and he's like fucking jacked and like works out like crazy. He's like an ex-cage fighter and shit, and he when he listens to, or when he goes to the gym, he'll listen to metal, and he's like, I think about like my family being attacked by wolves, and that like motivates me, like, because I'm like, I can lift anything. And I was like, oh, I listen to podcasts, and he went, that's insane. You're a fucking serial killer. Yeah,
he is right though.
Yeah, I was like, especially lifting cardio. Sometimes I'll listen to something more upbeat. Yeah, like I'll listen to music because I want like the pace of something, and I want to kind of zone out. Yeah. But lifting weights, only podcasts. I'll never listen to anything other than a podcast. Sometimes I'll listen to it on my like last set if I'm doing like really heavy weight and I need a boost. Yeah. I'll put on a song that I probably saw in like, or listened to in like a movie trailer from like 6 years ago that it really got me amped up, and then I'll throw that on, and then I'll just fucking do like
just like an orchestral version of Bittersweet Symphony.
Something, yeah. So like one that I would throw on only on the last set was Journey's what's that song? Not Don't Stop Believing. They have that other one that's Separate Ways.
I'm not. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Journey Separate Ways. I would throw that on because I saw that someone put Separate Ways over a fight sequence from a trailer that was for one of the expansions of one of the Elder Scrolls games, and it's when like these 4 dudes are fighting this one knight, and he's beating the shit out of them, and he does the coolest thing ever. This mage tries to cast a spell, and he like parries her hand into herself and blasts her away. People will know what I'm talking about. And the first time I ever saw that was with Separate Ways, so I get back and I was like, this is sick. And so if you ever see me doing heavy weight at the gym, if I ever got like 410 on the deadlift, that's heavy for me. There might be Separate Ways pumping in the fucking headphones.
I do love the idea of you listening to podcasts, like just bench pressing, and just going, sick riff. As you're hitting the PR.
Yeah. It's like strictly podcasts. That's all I really listen to in my headphones.
I had to stop listening to podcasts.
Why?
Because I tweak. What
do you mean?
I start thinking about like what mics are they using? What's their fucking compression like? Are they like using AI to remove background? Like I get so in the weeds with.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can't. That's what got me into streaming.
Oh, really?
And like the video game guys.
Yeah.
Was that I was like, I need a different world.
Yeah.
Because it activates the like the technological psychosis that I live in.
Okay.
Where I'm like, fucking, what kind of cameras are they using? Is it a studio rental? Or they have their own space? It's bad.
The one thing that
once you get to know people, it becomes harder to listen to their shows.
Yeah. I found that some of the pods I listened to, I tried watching the video and I was like, I don't like watching the video because your expressions are not what I'm seeing in my head, and I'm interpreting this differently, and so I never watch the video on a lot of these pods.
Yeah, I also it's also passive entertainment, right? It's like I don't go to the gym. I don't work in an office anymore, or not that I ever really did, but I don't work at a job where I can have headphones in.
Yeah,
so it's like. It just phased out for me, and now I just have a hammered drunk peanut screaming in my living room every night.
See, I do a lot of moving around. It's a lot of on the subway. I go for a walk every morning. A lot of, like at the gym, like that. All those moments I usually fill with podcasts or nothing, just nothing.
Dude, I was when you were talking about your noise canceling headphones, and your ear gunk. I have the big Apple headphones, the fucking DJ joints, and I think that those diagnosed me with autism.
Yeah, you think so?
Because I realized that I was walking around just noise canceling, no music,
yeah, that's great.
and it was like wearing a warm blanket.
Yeah, no, it's like sensory deprivation. It is nice. I do that all the time. Yeah,
that can't be good.
I don't know if it's good, but I like it.
But then I also worry about because it's the way that the noise cancellation works is it's the frequencies that are coming in, it's playing the opposite frequency to cancel it out.
Okay.
So it's like having a dog whistle in your ears constantly. And I feel like it can't be good for you because there are frequencies that humans can't hear.
Yeah.
I feel like that can't be good for you in the long term.
Oh, I thought. Oh, I don't know. Is it just those ones, just those Apple ones that work like that? Okay.
No, it's all noise canceling.
All noise canceling. I thought it was just the foam that you put in your ears, like the little, the little bud. I thought it just seals your ear. I thought that's what it was.
No, dude.
Oh, yeah. That's what I thought it was. It's just like blocking out any other.
Well, all headphones are noise canceling if you turn them off loud enough.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe not. Maybe that's not good to have in your ears because I don't hear anything.
But also, that's bro science. That's nothing.
Okay.
Don't listen to me. I'm a man obsessed with goop.
No, yeah, fair. But yeah, there's always. I try not to I won't go wireless. Do you go wireless?
I do go wireless.
I'm afraid.
Are you worried of the frequencies?
Yeah, I'm worried about frequencies on the wireless. I'm worried about there's some sort of fucking Wi-Fi that's scrambling my brain, dude.
Dude, no, you're worried about the wrong shit.
No, there's way crazier shit to worry about. But I stay wired. And also one thing I do like about wired headphones, I think if you're walking around late at night and people see that you have wired headphones,
you look broke.
You look broke and you're not worth robbing. Yeah. And so I think they're a deterrent for burglars.
Yeah, well, I also think that now everyone has an iPhone, so no one gives a shit anymore. Yeah. It's not like, 2007 or 8 where there was
you can't flip an iPhone for a lot and they can be tracked and
exactly.
If you steal I have an old iPhone. I don't know, what are you going to get for it secondhand? Maybe $150.
It's fucking low tier goop, dude.
Yeah, low tier goop. It's not worth your time at all. It's not worth your time, dude.
I cannot express how happy I was. He has to know. If he doesn't know, I'm gonna be so dumb.
You gotta get beat up. I remember I was talking my buddies into Burnt Peanut, and I was like, we were playing together, and I was like, have you seen this peanut guy? He's like, the goop, you got to get the goop. Yeah. He's like, did you hear about the war? And he sent me that video that Burnt Peanut posted on Twitter that was really good, where it was Hutch getting shot. And he's like, you see that cashew motherfucker? You put him down like a dog. And the whole collage, I was like, this is really good.
This is so next level. It was like the way I was explaining it was, it's like when comic books do crossovers.
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, this is like a crossover event.
It is.
It
was like it's like Crisis on Infinite Earth or something.
250,000 people. The player count jumped by.
Yeah.
On Steam alone.
Yeah.
At 7 p.m. last Saturday night.
It was crazy, dude. I went into Burnt Peanut's stream and when I jumped in, there was 70-something thousand people watching him at that time. Yeah.
Oh, was that on Twitch or on YouTube?
On Twitch, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then he had
YouTube, yeah.
And then he had an additional like 60 on. It's like the numbers are
crazy,
unfathomable.
Yeah. And I feel like he came kind of out of nowhere. Like he said, he's been grinding for a long time, but he hit the mainstream in like a big way. Do you think? I think my guess, because he's obviously doesn't want his identity out there. He's like, he likes his privacy.
Sure.
But that's why he does the peanut thing. I'm
so jealous of that.
Yeah, it must be beautiful.
Yeah.
But I think he has like a nose plug on. Because the way he talks all the time, he's like, "Oh, goop, 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 goop."
He's doing some sort of affectation with his nose or with his voice for sure.
But his mouth is also always open when he streams. He's always like, and I think it's because he's breathing through his mouth. I don't think it's just for comedic value. So I think he puts a nose thing on to hide his voice.
Well, the lore of Mr. P is that he was like a regular dude trying to stream.
Yeah.
And he's now deleted them all, but he had a ton of videos on his YouTube of him as like regular guy.
Yeah.
And he was a super nerd who's like super nice at Blender and 3D animation and programming.
Yeah.
So he programmed that shit all himself.
The peanut.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just the clips started to pop off. Yeah. And then it's been over the last year. He went from averaging like 250 to 300 viewers at the beginning of the year now to being like one of the biggest live streamers on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Which is sick.
Yeah, he is one of the and he's biggest in gaming, which now is like a subsect of what streaming is. Now streaming is all the IRL shit. Everyone is doing like
which I don't understand. I'm cool with that.
It's not for me, but I think it's the same I think it's really the younger people who are really into
Without
it.
question.
But it's the same thing as you were talking about, like a podcast. It is streaming is not high potency content. It's comfort content.
Yes.
And that seems like peak comfort content, but some of the stuff these guys are doing on stream is fucking wild, dude. And so I think it's just, they're just,
I mean, they have people who are like live for weeks at a time. You know, people doing stuff where they're getting shot with paintballs, guys electrocuting their dog. You know, all type of stuff.
Shout out, dude.
Oh man!
But yeah,
all-time blunder.
Yeah, that all-time blunder, dude. Big blunder. I think they have to come up with in order to sort of serve the amount of content that is necessary to be successful online. If you're going to play the game, some people circumvent it and are like, I'll put out a few pieces and they'll be great. They give someone like Shane Gillis or something who's like, here's some sketches, I've got my stuff I'm doing, I'm going to give you a few premium products, and he's so good that he's able to do that.
I legitimately think the two funniest people right now, it's Shane and Peanut. That's not a bit. That's not a bit, dude. I feel that at my core, bro.
Well, something I've gained a lot of respect for, because there's definitely this stand-up elitism of if you're not good at stand-up, you're not good at comedy. But watching all these different ways of people expressing comedy now, because comedy I think is bigger than ever before. You have someone like what's his name? He's the huge political podcast. What the fuck? How come I can't remember? Tim Dillon.
Yeah.
Tim Dillon's podcast is immaculate. It's so funny. The way he riffs on shit is so good. And I'm like, that's a whole other skill that's amazing. You look at Peanut and his ability to stream and be hilarious in these streaming moments. I'm like, those are all extremely sophisticated comedy skills that I'm learning to appreciate, and understanding that I'm like, I can't just go into these realms and just do whatever. I have to treat it almost in the same potency I attack my stand-up with.
Yes.
And I have to really when I stream, it's we're moments happen and it's kind of fun and chill. I'm like, I gotta start turning it on all of these things, dude. Bro. Yeah. I think the only place I'm allowed to kind of take my foot off the gas of being like constantly like on is when I podcast, because it's me and JJ. JJ's the wild one on the pod, and I'm the more reserved one. Just by
which is unbelievable.
Yeah, to any other human being, I'm
you're
crazy.
wild card.
Yeah. That's like when I did a podcast with Angela White and Phoenix Marie, who are two massive porn stars. And Angela White's whole thing is she doms everyone. She's a big dom, except with Phoenix Marie. When Phoenix Marie is there, she's the only person who doms Angela. Phoenix is like dom all the time. JJ's so wild that like it wouldn't make sense for me to try and out wild JJ.
You can't.
No, he's
you, dude. That guy is just an onion of insanity.
Yeah.
That each layer is more juicy than the last.
And you learn wild stuff. I'm still learning stuff about JJ. I've known him for like 10 years, and I'm like, that's crazy. So I bring a different element to the pod. I'm like very almost like analytical about how we approach these things. I do a lot of background research. I come up with like interesting questions about the guests, and I'm like, well, let's dig into this stuff. And then JJ he's this chaotic energy that brings out all these hilarious moments. And so the mesh works.
I blew 9 guys.
Yeah. It's like I've blown a couple of guys, and I'll be like, a couple of guys, JJ? You said it's like over 100. And he's like, yeah, it's over 100. And I'm like, what?
The stat he gave me was 500 to 1,000.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. And you're like, what?
And he was a baseball player. This is great.
Yeah, he's a baseball player. He's secretly gay for years. Like, there's so many elements to him that you're like, what?
Yeah. So you got to check out Two Goons.
Two Goons. Yeah. I mean, I really believe that product is like very, very good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Like it's, there's obviously we're interviewing porn stars and OnlyFans chicks, and some people will be like, oh, it's just like about being horny. I'm like, we do a lot of work to make that like super interesting and super fun and find so many interesting things about these people. And also they've lived wild lives, and they're the porn stars are like one of the only other subsect of people other than comedians that have this like freedom to be like ultra popular but also like unfilteredly honest. Because and also some comics are losing that privilege because they get so mainstream they're like, oh, I gotta worry about my brands and shit. But for the most part, comics are still raw enough, and they can tour and sell their own tickets, and they don't need to be worried about what the public thinks. They can just do whatever the fuck they want. But porn stars, there's no reason for them to be filtered, because like it's not like, oh, I got to worry about this movie role that's coming up. No, they do porn, dude. They're not ever going to get touched by mainstream. So they give you the most honest takes on everything all the time, dude. And they live wild lives, and they travel all over, and they experience life in a super cool way. And out of all the industries I've worked in, I worked in the weed industry for a little bit. I've worked in comedy, obviously, for a very long time. And now I'm very entrenched in working in like the porn industry. The nicest people of all the industries. They're the kindest, the friendliest, the most open to collab. They want the like, you're like, oh, let's post and let's do something together. Like Angela White and JJ and myself. Angela White is like the LeBron James of porn. She did a collab post with a little dinky video we made with her at this like Brazzers pop-up that was in New York. And she's 1,000 times bigger than us. But she's like, oh yeah, let's do it. Like that. Most people in that industry are like that, and so friendly and so nice. I don't think it was always like that. I think it's been cleaned up a lot and like and made a lot more friendly and inviting to a ton of people. But everyone I work with is fucking awesome.
That rules.
Yeah.
Love it. Two Goons. Check it out. Stream.
Oh, it's Che and Cam. I stream with one of my good buddies, Cameron Phoenix, and that's on all platforms. And then and everything else is Che Durena, CHEDURENA. You can get all my tour dates and stuff there. I'm going to be in North Carolina this weekend, and then I got Chicago and Albuquerque, and then Phoenix early next year. That's all I have on the docket right now. But that's,
where you at in Chicago?
Chicago at the Comedy Bar in Chicago.
Let's go.
Yeah. First time doing there. I usually do the Den, but they were reaching out and they really wanted me to perform there. So I was like, yeah, I'll come do this.
So they are above. The club is in a building that also houses Gino's East,
Okay.
a pizzeria I used to work at.
Oh, no way.
As a youth. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool as hell, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really smoked a bunch of cigs and got fired on the roof there. That was a weird one. I would go to shows there, and I would see like servers that I used to work with.
Yeah.
And they would it was. You know how there are people who will like go to their old job to like hang and be like, whoa, the old stomping grounds, you know, and you're like, you're the biggest loser who's ever been alive. I would walk in there and people would have that energy of like, are you doing that thing? And I'd be like, no, show upstairs here to do some jokes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So if you're in Chicago, go check out at the Comedy Bar, and I assume Comedy Zone in Charlotte.
No, I'm doing Duckworth in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah. And I'm excited to be there. There's Thanksgiving weekend, so I think it'll be decent. And then I think Hyenas in Albuquerque.
Oh yeah.
And then what's the one in Phoenix? I can't remember what the one in Phoenix is called.
Something Live.
Yeah, it is something live.
It's something fuck.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah,
guys.
Durena.com. Google them. Check out the stream. And thanks so much for coming in, dude.
No,
dude. Fuck. Dude, I mean, just having a ball and we blow it at the end. Well, to make up that handshake for you, I got a fucking, how about this for you, pal?
What?
Fucking add me on Arc Raiders.
Yeah.
I got a level 3 vertical grip blueprint sitting in my stash waiting for a homie.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'll hook you up.
That's crazy, dude. Whoa.
I already got. I put it in. I was like, I'll give it to somebody. I'll give it to you. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Please drop a comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. I appreciate you greatly. If you made it to the end of, if you made this far in the video, you're the fucking goat. And I'll catch you guys in a week. Later.
Sick.